Hey everybody, what's going on? It is V-Dub and welcome back to my MLB The Show 24 presentation of the 2024 MLB season playthrough here on YouTube. We have a very exciting matchup on paper between the Atlanta Braves and they host the Cincinnati Reds. The Braves come into this game at 59-40 in second place in the National League Eastern Division, and they hold the top wildcard spot. The Cincinnati Reds, though, at 56 wins and 45 losses, are in second place in the National League Central, and they have the second wild card spot. In fact, actually, the season were to end tonight. The Braves and the Reds would face each other in that 3-game series, wild card series. And this game is coming to you from Truist Park, and I believe this is the first time we have shown Truist Park as I believe that both times we saw the Braves on any watch game, they've all been on the road. And speaking of the Braves, they are faced with Charlie Morton, who is 9-3 at a 5.04 ERA. Nick Lodolo will be on the mound for the Redlegs. He has a terrible 3-11 record, 3.88 ERA. However, his last start, which was part of the post-game ticker simulation, he threw a no-hitter against the Marlins, so you can't really top that performance even if he was 11-3. So, without further ado, we are about to head to Truist Park. So enough of me yapping. It's time to watch some game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
On a strike, the pitch. And a foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jake Fraley.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Going to count 1-2. Morton, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy on the hill and coming off a great start, Nick Lodolo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. to finish him off.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And strike two. One out, bases empty. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Jonathan India at the plate. Line in the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
And now Jake Fraley. And a pitch. Just missed.
3-1.
And the righty deals. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
2-2 now. Popped up. McLean sizes this one up. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that one almost hit him. And that's a little high. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fifth.
Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the lefty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And the pitch. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting in. The first baseman, number 7. Spencer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Righty delivers. That one almost got him.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting up. The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And here is Tyler Stevenson. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Lifted in the air down the left side, and just foul. That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Will Benson now at the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Murphy on at first. Nobody out. That one missed.
Cancel.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here is Michael Harris. Next pitch inside, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
The batter number 11, shortstop,
Orlando Arcia, the next to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And another ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And here it comes. And that one wrapped foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Struck him out without a swing. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. I'll be with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Matt McClain. To kick the pitch. This to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next is Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short, Arcia. Jump throw. Awesome play there. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The lefty fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Down the left field line. Took the extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Acuna leads off second with nobody out. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Riley. Two outs. And now 2-1. The pitch misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now the designated hitter, Morton.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, and they're down 2-0. Jake Fraley.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder,
Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
That one's in there. It's 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ian Gibaut getting ready to go. Pagan getting loose as well. That one misses. Full count now. Stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Lodolo departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Frankie Montas.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right-hander kick steals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Down the line, it's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they trail by one. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Reds up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kelman, the runner at third. Harris at first. 2 out of the inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ozzie Albies waiting for a turn at the plate. Two outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and foul. He powers that one out of here. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
So 2 down, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Four runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one down the line and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. The new pitcher, Dylan Lee. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 52.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. TJ Friedel digs in now. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez preparing to come on if needed. Matson warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. 2 outs. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside.
Okay.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. That Reds pitches downstairs.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So here's Murphy now. One out and a runner at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Jabot.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next, Jared Kellner. And a pitch.
Whoa.
Murphy at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve is down and in. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
So digging in, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
He swings, floats it into left, and that's just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play it. Friedel puts it away, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. On the mound, Joe Jimenez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean.
The second baseman.
The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. The punch out there. And there's 2 down.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
The Reds trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 2-1 now. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1. They trail at 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Here's Acuna now. Gets him to chase after that one. Arcia stands at second with no outs. And that skips in the dirt. He's through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Matt Olson. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fraley grabs it on the run.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
Albies next up for the Braves.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And another ball.
3-2.
Austin Riley waits on deck. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still out in front, 5-2. Mound to start the 8th. Penn Murphy. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him. And that's the first out. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. The 1-1. Foul ball. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Acuna has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Now,
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy now at the plate. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning, and the Braves go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, A.J. Minter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the air, out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Matt McClain, the next to hit.
Matt McClain.
Tying run at the plate.
2-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Got it! And that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Boy, 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after 4 pitches in the bullpen. In this one, nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient, and this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
And here is the post-game ticker, which is brought to you by
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
Games for July 22nd, 2024 for your post-game ticker here. And we start off in the Big Apple, Tampa Bay, and New York. And the Yankees will win 3-1. We have Detroit and Cleveland. And the Guardians will win 3-2 in 10 innings. Arizona at Kansas City. And the Diamondbacks will blank the Royals 4-0. Philadelphia at Minnesota. And it is the Phillies 7-1 winners over the Twins. Houston at Oakland. And it's the Astros 3-2 winners over the A's. Angels and the Mariners. And it's the Angels winning 7-3 over the Mariners in Seattle. White Sox and the Rangers. And the White Sox score 2 in the top of the 10th and come out on top 9-7. We go to Mets and the Marlins. And the Fish will walk away winners of 10-4 over the Flushing Mets. Milwaukee and Chicago. I should say the Cubs. And the Brewers will win 5-4 in 11 innings in Wrigley Field. St. Louis at Pittsburgh. And it's the Cardinals 5-1 winners over the Pirates. In the rematch of the 2007 World Series, Boston at Colorado. And it's the Rockies upsetting the Red Sox 7-3 in Coors Field. And then we have Giants Dodgers from Chavez Ravine. And unfortunately, the Dodgers win 13-5 in that first game of the series. And now we head to July 23rd, 2024. And we have the Subway Series from Yankee Stadium this time. And it's the Mets 3-2 winners over the Yankees for that first game of the 2-game set. Tampa Bay at Toronto. The Jays 3-2 winners on a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth. Guardians and the Tigers. And it's the Guardians blanking the Tigers 1-0. Actually, they get that one run in the bottom of the ninth, and they win in a walk-off fashion. Arizona and Kansas City. And the Diamondbacks 10-4 winners over the Royals. Phillies and the Twins. And the Phillies will win 2-1 over the Twins. Houston and Oakland. The A's 3-2 winners over the Astros in 10 innings on a walk-off. Let's see, Angels at the Mariners. Angels win this one 8-1. Chicago and Texas. I say the White Sox in Texas, and the Rangers will win 3-1. Cincinnati and Atlanta. And the Braves will blank the Reds 6-0, winning the first 2 games of that series. Now we go to Baltimore at Miami. And the Orioles will blank the Marlins 6-0. San Diego at Washington. The Nationals 5-2 winners over the Padres. Milwaukee at Chicago. The Brew Crew 4-3 winners over the Cubs. St. Louis at Pittsburgh. And it's the Pirates 3-0 the Cardinals blanking the Pirates 3-0. Boston at Colorado. And this time the Red Sox will blank the Rockies 5-0. San Francisco at Los Angeles Dodgers. And this time it's the Giants winning 6-4. And now the final game of the post-game ticker simulation here. We head back to Yankee Stadium. And the boys from Flushing defeat the Bronx Bombers 3-2. Tampa Bay at Toronto. And it's the Blue Jays 4-3 winners over the Rays. Detroit and Cleveland. Guardians 8-2 winners over the Tigers. Arizona at Kansas City. And this time the Royals will salvage a game in that series, winning 2-1 over the Diamondbacks. Philadelphia and Minnesota. The Twinkies salvage a game against the Phillies, winning 4-3. Houston and Oakland. It's the A's walking off the Astros 3-2. Angels Mariners. And the Angels will win 7-2 over the Mariners. White Sox and the Rangers. And the Rangers will win 10-2 over the White Sox. Braves and the Reds. And the Cincinnati Reds will come out on top 8-2, winning that game. Baltimore and Miami. And it's the Orioles blanking the Marlins again, 3-0. San Diego, Washington. The Padres 5-4 winners over the Nationals. Milwaukee and Chicago Cubs from Wrigley Field, and it's the Cubs 4-3 winners flying the W. St. Louis and Pittsburgh. And it's the Redbirds winning 6-5 over the Pirates. Boston at Colorado. And the Rockies will take 2 of 3 from the Red Sox, winning 3-2 on the walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. Dodgers, Giants. And the Dodgers will win 7-5, scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th to walk off the Giants. And that will do it for your post-game ticker. As RJL Network would say, if your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow. Of tomorrow, we will head north of the border to Toronto, where the Blue Jays will host the Tampa Bay Rays in the AL East battle. And technically, as I mentioned, that the Blue Jays are not at 500 or above. However, they are within 5 games of the last wild card spot. So that also is a stipulation that I added going into the schedule block number 3. They're 3.5 games back of the final wild card spot, as you got the Tampa Bay Rays at 54 and 48. They are actually tied with Baltimore for the final wild card spot. So this is an important game for both the Rays and the Blue Jays, in which the Blue Jays have a chance to sweep the sweep the Rays coming up in tomorrow's game. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to this channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications when these videos do come out. And also, don't forget to vote on my Future College Football 25 Dynasty poll. A chance for you to choose which team I should use for my College Football 25 Dynasty coming up in July. And this poll is between Temple versus Hawaii. This is poll number 6 of my first round of the main tournament, a 14 versus 3 match. You can have a chance to either make an upset or have the favorite win. And that will do it, reminding you guys that the final score of today's game, the Atlanta Braves defeat the Cincinnati Reds 5-2. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, Paisans. Stay safe.